Hellos. Welcome back, people. It's the Critic Corp. I am Toke, and this is my fresh out of the theater review on the movie Bikeriders, starring Austin Butler and Tom Hardy. This movie was loosely based on true events through like the early, what was it, 1960s into the 1970s, of the real life biker gang by the name of Chicago Outlaws. Um, but when I mean loosely, they had to change a few things, and um, it was quite a tad bit different on screen. It was more fit. They're fictionalized on screen this gang as the Vandals, um, and it was demonstrated through this photographer who was like just inspired by their lives and made a book documenting the whole, the whole lifespan over the course of a decade and how things just changed. Um, and it changed for the worse, man. It really got pretty dark. Yeah, man. Things got pretty out of hand. Tom Hardy was like he was the main dude in charge of the biker gang, and um things just got out of his control, man. And he wanted um Benny, which was Austin Butler's character, to you know take things over, because he felt like it was about time for him to cut his ties, and it was just starting to become, too much for him to handle, man. The gang just kept evolving and expanding, and it went from, just like a Midwestern motorcycle club that was just, local, and had a few outsiders and whatnot, into like a big sinister gang that was all over the map and doing just reckless things and not following, not staying true to their code. It was a lot. It was a lot of just pretty much downright dirtiness. The things that went on in the earlier stages of the biker gang compared to how it fucking, evolved and expanded and concluded. It was just, yeah, shit wasn't the same, man. Shit wasn't the same. Johnny even ended up dying, man. Because he had a rule, if anyone didn't agree with how, you know, things were running, pretty much if you ain't like his say so, you can choose to challenge him, fist or knives. And Johnny ended up having to be challenged by this kid that he ended up turning down earlier in the movie, to be in this gang, because he was just, he could tell that he wasn't loyal. He was young. He was in his 20s. He can just tell that he wasn't fit to be a part of his crew. And later on in this movie, like I said, he ended up somehow becoming a vandal through one of the other crewmates that Johnny then recruited, not even, probably in his control. And when he went to challenge the kid, he shot him. He challenged him to a knife brawl, and as soon as he arrived, he pulled out the gun on Johnny and murked him, shot him. And yeah, after that, like I said, things went completely south. Like, yeah, the biker gang that they knew, that everybody knew, was no more. It was, yeah, yeah. I think that's what really started, like, the big wave for all these, like, just gangish biker gangs. Like, beforehand, I think bikers were, they actually had morals and whatnot. Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. At some point, to a certain extent, they were dirty looking and all that shit. But but most of them meant well. Now, yeah, it's known not to fuck with a biker. Like, yeah, it can get pretty nasty, pretty quasi quick. Um, but yeah, this movie was pretty good. It got straight to the point. It was no like die moments, and good pacing. Even Austin Butler's wife, Kathy, was a fucking G. She was a hoot. I loved her. I think she was played by Jodie. What is it? Jodie Comer. Her name, yeah, like I said, her name in the movie was Kathy. She was the one mainly doing the talking and um, revisiting everything that went on from start to finish type of deal. Cause she was there. She was there. She lived it all, pretty much for the most part. They ended up getting out, Benny and Kathy, before all the madness came, and getting away to Florida and starting fresh, and happy. But yeah, it was a lot. There's a lot of trials and tributes in the evolution of this Vandals bike game, or Chicago Outlaws. Um, but overall, like I said, it was a great movie. You guys should check it out. It's like I said, it's straight to the point. It's pretty much kind of like a bio pic, if you would say, but they just use different names and whatnot. So yeah. And it was pretty cool because they showed the real gang, the real biker gang, at the end in the credits. Showed pictures of them, so that was cool to get to see that. Who Austin Butler and like Tom Hardy and fucking Jodie Comer and whatnot was portraying. Even my boy from fucking The Walking Dead, Daryl, fucking Norman Reedus. He was in the movie for a little minute too. Like halfway through the movie, he made his grand entrance, and he was a fool. He was a straight fool. His teeth was a little disturbing, but he was a fool. But yeah, man. Overall, pretty solid movie. Nothing. I have nothing hateful to say, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Like and subscribe. Support the motherfucking corp. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think about this movie once you do see it. And I will be back with the boys. I decided I'm just gonna do it, break it into two parts for I'm gonna do the first 4 episodes and then the last 4 episodes. So stay tuned for that one. It should be coming very soon. And with that being said, so be it. Toodaloo.